Let's create wealth with the muscular bull.
तो क्या मार्केट गिरने वाला है? Are we going to witness another fall in the market? Are we going to see some correction in the market? Let's try and find out the answers. Guys, welcome to this video. बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका इस वीडियो में. Let's crack on by looking at the Nifty 50 index and let's acknowledge the fact that it's trading comfortably above the 14,000 mark now. Also, the most important point is that the Nifty 50p is at 38.88 now. So now this is precisely the reason why a lot of people are worried in the market and there's a lot of panic in the market. Everyone is anticipating a huge fall that's going to come up. Now, a lot of people are making a basic mistake here. They are saying that the P ratio for Nifty 50 is very high, and whenever the Nifty 50 P ratio has gone above 28, the market has made a correction and the P ratio has come down. Now, this is partially right and partially wrong. Of course, whenever historically the PE ratio for Nifty 50 has gone above 28, the market has corrected itself. But is that the only way through which the Nifty 50p can correct itself? The answer is no. There are two ways to correct it, and the answer lies in the formula itself. So, what is the formula for the P ratio? It's P divided by E, fifth standard mathematics, right? So, P is the current market price, and E is the earnings per share. So, now how can the P ratio come down? Let's try and see this. So, the first way through which the P ratio can come down is that the P comes down itself, and the second way is that the earnings increase. Either ways, the P ratio will come down. The point I'm trying to make is that the market doesn't need to fall for the Nifty 50 P to come down. It can come down if the earnings for the Nifty 50 stocks increase, and which is likely the case. This is my anticipation, and I reserve the right to be wrong. My understanding is that the Nifty 50 stocks will perform well in the coming time, and that's how the P ratio will come down, although the market can crash and bring it down. So either ways, the P ratio is going to come down. Let's try and find out कि Nifty 50 की परफॉर्मेंस में और उसके PE में कोई कोरिलेशन है भी या नहीं. तो अब मैं यहाँ पे गूगल खोलता हूँ और ये 6 महीने का परफॉर्मेंस निफ्टी 50 का आपकी स्क्रीन के सामने है. Okay, let's see how much Nifty 50 has managed to move up in last 6 months. Boom, it's 32.68%, right? Good move in just 6 months. People made a lot of money who were patient. Okay, 32.68%. Just remember this, okay? नाउ लेट्स सी कि ये निफ्टी 50 का पीई कितना बड़ा है इस लास्ट 6 महीने में. निफ्टी 50 का पीई कल की डेट में था 38.88 और देखते हैं ये 6 महीने पहले कितना था. ओके, तो 6 महीने पहले ये था 28.26. बूम, फ्रॉम 28.26 it has gone to 38.88 and that is close to 72% if I'm not mistaken. सो निफ्टी 50 जितना बड़ा 6 महीने में उसका खुद का पी उसका दुगना बढ़ा, राइट? सो यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम कमिंग एट. नाउ लेट्स टेक अ सिनेरियो वेयर द प्राइस डज नॉट करेक्ट, यानी कि मार्केट क्रैश नहीं होता है, मार्केट करेक्ट नहीं होता है, लेकिन पी को तो नीचे आना ही आना है. 28 के ऊपर जब भी गया है वो तो मार्केट क्रैश करा है, राइट? सो 28 इज समहाउ द मैजिक नंबर दैट एवरीवन इज टॉकिंग अबाउट. द पी विल श्योरली कम बिलो दिस. ये बात सत्य है कि पी 28 के नीचे आएगा. यू विल सी दैट हैपनिंग. नाउ लेट्स टेक अ सिनेरियो जहां पे करेक्शन नहीं आता है, मार्केट नीचे नहीं गिरता है, या तो इतना ही रहता है या 10% बढ़ भी जाता है, लेकिन अर्निंग्स बहुत अच्छे पेस से इंप्रूव होती हैं. नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन? In this scenario, the PE ratio is going to come down, and then no one will talk about the crash. No one will anticipate a crash. People will say that the market is very stable. So the valuations will be justified. That's what I'm trying to explain. कि पी रेशियो अगर ज्यादा है तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि मार्केट क्रैश होने वाला है. So now the big question, when should we actually buy the Nifty 50 stocks? Should we always buy when the PE ratio for Nifty 50 is below 12? The answer is of course no. Now let's talk about the people who could not invest in the month of March, fearing कि मार्केट का बॉटम तो अभी बना ही नहीं है, मार्केट तो अभी बॉटम बनाएगा और तब मैं पैसा डालूंगा और डबल ट्रिपल कर लूंगा. What they were trying to do, they were trying to time the market and they missed the bus. Simple as that. Can you time the market? Can I time the market? Can Rakesh Junwala time the market? Can Warren Buffett time the market? No one can time the market. Now we need to get off this mindset. Market को time करने के चक्कर में अपना ही time खराब हो जाता है. So now that we've established that we cannot time the market, we are not capable enough to time the market, nobody really is. So how are people making money out of stock market? So if you want me to talk about my strategies, please leave a comment.